didn't. We fought against those vines ourselves, and it was not a pretty fight.
They did nearly kill me. I'm gonna stride up because we need to get moving if we're following a dude who's running. But
Right. I do suggest that, if we got this guy fast, or else he's going to end up like the guy we saved.
Krusk, would you and I perhaps like to team up on tracking this vagrant?
he's a dwarf. I don't know if he's gonna leave footprints in friggin' stone.
Oh, his beard might drag.
Tracking
Okay,
for
that was
beard
good.
hairs. Sure.
I'm just
That was
saying
good.
that, matter of factly, no, that's a thing.
Which way would you guys like to go?
I'm worried about the creature, too.
Yeah.
It could have went off in the direction of...
Yeah, no, that kind of slipped my mind because I'd rather not think about
I
it.
wonder if we should probably focus on Apetus first, because the creature likely will want to find him.
I'm gonna look over at Decimeth and right before we found you, we saw something terrifying crawling around on the ceiling. So keep your guard up.
Yeah, I've been hearing weird noises around here, things that I'm not
This
familiar
whole
with.
place is not familiar.
Once I kind of get up to this region, I'm gonna be like, I hope magic doesn't make you too uncomfortable, and then I'm going to start chanting because I want to get my blade ward up again.
Oh, I'm no stranger to magic, and I cast thaumaturgy and make my eyes glow.
Ooh.
Perfect.
I wish I could see in the dark.
We're gonna get you some dark vision goggles, stat.
That sounds nice. That's a nice birthday present, Carrick. You're a nice man.
Birthday present. Is it this child's birthday?
That's news to me.
No.
Hell of a birthday present being stuck down here. I say we get moving.
Agreed.
So, which way do you guys want to go?
It
I
was
see the
fine.
pad
We're
splits
following
here.
the dwarf.
No, what direction does his tracks lead? Because I remember the creature was northwest. It went in a northwest direction.
Yes.
Okay, so I imagine the dwarf is in the opposite direction.
You're not sure.
Or did he leave any tracks leading to the opposite direction?
You're not sure.
Can I see if there are any?
Sure.
That's same roll.
Sure thing. Yep. You're tracking him, so that'd be survival.
I would like to support if possible.
Emberin,
Oof.
you want to try?
It's not 3.
I will try. Would advantage still apply
yes,
here?
because of your
Nice.
ability.
Holy shit.
Why am I even rolling 2 dice?
Oh, shit.
What is going on?
Here's a better question. Why am I always rolling for survival?
It's definitely what Krusk is about, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, it makes complete sense
Do the
for
thing.
Krusk to do the thing. And it's yeah.
No, I get it.
Do that. That was a
Right.
bad way of putting it, but it's a thing he would do.
So with a 17 and a 17, you actually see what appear to be herbs. Well, you would know, Decimeth.
Yep.
Apetus dabbles in alchemy. So, he occasionally has his component pouch a little bit loose, and he must have left some of his alchemical components as a breadcrumb that kind of just falter and go in the direction he was going, which is northwest, which is also the same direction as the creature that you just saw.
Or there's a tea fairy nearby. And that sounds wonderful.
He's getting chased by a tea fairy.
Embrin's gonna point out the trail of leaves and stems and other herbal components. What have we got here?
Looks like lichen. With a nature roll, you would maybe glean a little bit more.
Oh,
May I make the attempt also?
Sure. Why not?
Krusk knows about this too. Come.
This is a skill that I am adept at, so...
Woof.
A 17.
Yes. So it's a specific type of algae that grows on walls next to some of the muscaria strains that you've seen in this area. You would know that, Carrick, as a hallucinogen. It's usually used within certain, above surface. You remember, because you're old as stuff.
Yeah.
Certain shamanic tribes used to use that particular strain of mushroom above surface for spirit journeys and self-discovery. And this lichen was known in the country above to be paired with this. So,
Alright, so if that lichen was disturbed, would it possibly release spores or something that could affect us?
Yes.
Alright, yeah, so I'm gonna be like, alright, everyone, make sure your masks are on and try not to touch that.
Oh, good. So we still have them. Good.
Masks.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna equip my.
Oh, you don't have one?
Decimeth, you go into your back pocket and you had a lapse of judgment. Azim always gives you foragers masks when you guys go on ventures.
Sick. I go into my pocket with my tail and I pull it out.
Oh, you have to style to do it.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta use the tail to do it.
Look, you got the tail. You gotta rock that
All
shit.
the time.
You gotta flex. You gotta flex it.
So, between the slick tail donning of the mask and the agreement of horns and mask together, Embren is nodding in approval.
It's a good look.
Always be
This is
prepared.
True.
Yeah. It's good.
So we were like what? We were like over around here, where we found the
Yes,
lichen.
yeah, you were at the
All right.
ventricle here in the northern passage that's leading like almost due north from your understanding of how directions work down here.
All right. Well,
I have my bow in hand and an arrow ready to knock, just kind of instinctually.
Decimeth's gonna bring up the rear, and, Zoob, I'd like to stealth, please.
Roll me that roll.
Yes, sir.
damn.
God damn.
You are night, you are shadow.
Alright, let's get going.
Damn.
I'll stick behind, you guys. Big man seems well prepared.
All right.
He's damn prepared. I don't think he ever let go of that sword.
This is definitely like with the addition of someone who looks like they can throw hands. This is a better marching order for us.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like I'm fine in second place because I have all defense magic.
So, into the dark we go. Embren, do you still have your torch alight?
Boy, did I, what did I do with that?
you had been holding it.
I think he still had it because you mentioned it, Zoop. That,
Yeah.
I think Embren usually drops the torch at her feet when she needs to take a shot, but she holds it in her offhand normally.
Yeah, and we kind of resolved that we
Right.
weren't getting into a fight, so I probably picked it up. I wonder if I've got, like, a weird setup where, like, I can put it on my back, like a samurai standard style.
Like a bannerment?
A little bit, except it's a torch. It probably looks funny.
That'd be a cool idea. You'd have to make it happen, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Then I guess for the moment I'll have the torch in one hand and my bow in the other. So when it's go time, just drop the torch.
Yeah, do lanterns exist in this universe, and can we buy one?
Yeah, they do. They're a bit more primitive than ones you would see in, like, the later half of the, 19th century.
Okay.
They tend to resemble more like a bird cage than anything.
Oh, so they're like big. It's not like the one like those little fucking ones in Bloodborne where you can just attach it to a belt. These ones are actually like just big.
It's probably a lit candle with a
Okay.
reflector pan, like the old bullseye lanterns.
Yeah, it's a one-hander for sure.
Okay. Yeah, I was just curious.
I actually can I don't have it in my spellbook, but I can cast dark vision. So if we can find a scroll of that and I can copy it down to my spellbook, it lasts for 8 hours.
Oh, good.
And then in the long term, I'll be able to craft some goggles of dark vision or whatever. But that would be, at the cost of one spell a day, I'd be able to get Ember and dark
For
vision.
now, Decimeth silently cast thaumaturgy on the torch to make it brighter.
Oh yeah?
Yep.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, Embren, you see it roar to life. Not sure how that happened.
Embern looks about to kind of make sure, like, is something fucking with me? Because she's not sure if this is a boon, because, I don't know.
I mean, that fire is dancing a lot more brighter than it was, like,
Right,
a few minutes ago.
But is it gonna jump off the torch and start eating my feet? Is it gonna, like, sprout wings and fly away? We don't know.
Decimeth stays silent.
Like, Emberyn's eyes are narrowed and she's looking around like, what the hell? Like, can things stop happening, please?
Decimeth is hidden too, so like by her knowledge, she doesn't even know where it came from.
Nope,
It's just
not
like-
at all.
We just know that he's nearby somewhere because he spoke to us. Carrick has no comment on the situation. Perhaps a small smile behind the mask, but let's cruise.
So,
Okay.
Cruise into the maw of the drooling thing because we're not gross enough yet. Hooray!
move you guys where you'd be moving, and I'll pick up the scene from there.
Okay, we're going up?
I don't know, up to you guys.
That was the direction of the leaves and shit, right? Was up?
Yep.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah.
so.
So same shit, I'll take point.
Yeah.
And then okay.
So, the path over a chasm in the middle, it's like a weird, irregularly shaped circle that kind of falls into obscurity If you guys stare over the ledge, it's a big drop. Force into a left path and a right path. The left path is slightly more bottlenecked than the right path, and fungi kind of grow on the walls. Some of it has been hewn, so like some of it has been cut off for, maybe sustenance, maybe something else, you're not sure. It clearly shows that there's some human tampering that has been done, or humanoid tampering that has been done.
Just checking my understanding, Zoop. This is the hole right here?
Yes, that big black circle thing is a gigantic chasm.
Okay. Don't go in there.
I'm gonna do my job real quick over here, or perhaps in the wrestling parlance, do the job if my suspicions are correct. I'm gonna have my lights, the 3 orbs, they're like slowly pulsing through like the color spectrum. 4 orbs, I mean. And they're just gonna be like slowly rotating around each other, and I'm gonna just send them down into that chasm and look for holes in the walls.
I kind of want to back up Carrick.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you want to move over to the ledge, by all means, I am not stopping you. I am just a disembodied voice that narrates things.
Look, I'm the one who has the spells to take hits, so...
As you send the lights down, you are treated by quite beautiful, almost glistening pillars of limestone that strewn the chasm walls, and they go kind of down into obscurity.
Yeah.
You're actually kind of taken aback by the beauty of it.
Yep.
And there's like almost an iridescent shimmer as your dancing lights reflect off the walls.
All right. Yeah, so I get them out to the like 120-foot range, and then I'm gonna call them back.
As far as you saw within that 120-foot range, there was no bottom to that, so...
All right. Yeah, careful of that
Duly
drop.
Noted. I'd like to ask Carrick something real quick. There were mushrooms growing around in this area.
Yeah.
Just to be safe, because literally every time we've come across a plant has been a bad experience. Can you identify them so we know it's safe?
Oh yeah, if it, like the lichen, if I see any more of it, I'll point it out just to like,
sure,
in case somebody else doesn't see it. But I want to make sure they know what it looks like, just in case I don't see it. So...
All right, cool. You look at them; they kind of look like generic brown round top mushrooms. In the real world, they would be defined as psilocybin cubensis.
Oh, good. Yep, no, yeah, I'm gonna, like, point out the features of, like, note, the shape, the color, and like I said, just try not to disturb them, step around them.
Okay.
As long as we have our masks on, it should be okay, but I don't want to take any chances. I'm gonna edge around, like, the wider path. I don't want to get caught with my pants down on the narrower part.
So, you guys move across the right passage, the slightly wider passage across around the chasm.
Mm-hmm.
You see another similar chasm appear in the distance, like about maybe 30 feet away. You think it has a similar vibe to the chasm that you're currently to the left of.
And no sign of our dwarven, the guy we're looking for.
You can roll me a survival check to see if there's some signs of his trail. Anyone that would be minded to do so can also do that. Krusk, you come up kind of empty. The trail, as far as you're concerned, appears to run cold. Carrick, you have no idea.
I'm used to that, so it's fine.
I was about to say, perhaps Embrin should step in.
Alright, hang on, guys.
Decimeth, you can also give me a roll as well.
Sure.
These brown mushrooms must be getting in the way.
Embrin, you notice a faint trail of what appears to be like some kind of spice. You're not actually sure what the spice is, but it seems like it picks up where the herbs left off.
This guy's just like spilling out all his shit while he's running.
Yeah, from the amount of like the faint trails that are kind of following in a northeasterly direction.
All right.
It goes from like northeast to easternly. It seems like it falls further into the dark.
Or is there something I could roll to know offhand that he's like ditching his supplies, right? And if he's any kind of a magic user, isn't that technically really dangerous?
How familiar is Embrin with the arcane arts? Like, she hangs out with Carrick, but...
She must have some, like, passing surface knowledge at times because of any interaction she's had with Carrick. and I guess, in theory, any other representatives from the Mage College that might have passed through. For the sake of polite conversation, of course. But I feel like this might be a reach for her.